Hey, this is Wayne with Sparks Family Homestead. I'm here in our rental and I just took our two dogs outside as the storms have let up that we've had here for days and days, if not the last several weeks. And so it's been real frustrating that our dogs are being kept up, and then I have a brake job on my van, and so that is their main means of transportation to go out to the ballpark to go chasing balls and stuff. So while we're in this rental, so anyway, well, hi and hello, and I'm excited to be here. I will try not to make this very long. There is so much that I want to share with everyone. This all started to make a big change in our homestead and what we were doing, and this all began about April 5th of 2023 this year. And when we saw that property out, that mountain property that I've already shared a couple very brief videos of the stream on it, and its not the location, but just it's 6 acres, but it's more than enough for, you know, when you come from just a quarter of an acre and all of a sudden you can get 6 acres, and this is just fertile land. It has a stream on it. It's in the mountains, and already the previous owner had mowed down several trees on it, so I can begin in the spring of next year to do our first big time gardening. That I've never been able to have that freedom before. This is a thumbs up, big time. So anyway, I'm here in the kitchen, and yeah, I'm pausing. There was this about 3 feet long or longer black looking snake that squirmed into the little single garage that this rental house has, and it's right, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit scared. Let me see, this is our kitchen area in the rental. This is not our new home by any means, but we're grateful for it, for what it is. But this is the utility door going out, and that snake is out there. So I'm gonna open it up here. No, you guys stay back. The dogs are right behind me, so stay. I don't want the snake to come in the house. It was right down here, and it was right down there behind the washing machine. I don't know. I left the door, the single door right there open. I'm gonna open up. Oh no, it's still there. It is still there. See it? I'm here in the garage, and this snake is right behind the washing machine. I don't know if it's poisonous or if it's just like a gardener snake. It's black, and it's about 3 feet long, and I see part of it's curled up, and it's just too it's too close to the entrance to get into the kitchen, and it's gonna freak my wife out. And so I've left that door open, which was my mistake, because it slithered right in because I was out walking the dogs to go potty. And then there's a single garage door here, you know, that I opened up. So I'm leaving this open, and I'm hoping to God that I can see it from here. I just wish it would leave. And I don't know what to do to get it out. It's curled up. I can see it from here, but the camera, hey. It's so, because it's black and it's dark. It's right in that black spot, but it's so black you can't see it. Though I can see the head moving. I think I'll go for a walk. And I think I'll shoot. I'm gonna stop the video at this point. So the problem that I've got with making this video is I can hardly see me when I'm facing the camera because it's so doggone bright out here. I just upped the brightness on the camera here. Maybe that will work. It's so... We got deep blue... Oh, you can't see it. What am I doing? Let me show you. Deep blue sky up there. It's just absolutely breathtaking. And right behind that box right in there is where that black snake is at. Hey, why did it have to go in the utility room? Jeez. And I'm naive enough to know what it is. And I'm there. Yeah, Arkham is barking. So this is our rental. And I don't know if any of you are familiar. In my generation, I remember like when I was 5 years old, my mother had one of these brick type of ovens there, like you're seeing right there. And that's how we disposed of, back in the 50s and 60s, this is what they did. They were, and every home had something like this. So you burned your trash. That's how you got rid of your trash. And they didn't have cans of Cokes and stuff like that. They had bottles back in the 50s of Coca-Cola and stuff like that, and I suppose that would have been an issue to get rid of, but the previous renters here left a mess, and it's not my responsibility. And the landlord knows of this right there, so I'm just letting it ride. And as you can see, the grass really needs a mowing job. It's my vehicle right there. And that's the front of the rental. Not much to look at, but it's a roof over our head, and it includes snakes. Yeah, and we had another snake. See that here? Let me show you this. We had another snake that went into the side sunroom here on this rental house. And again, I had the door open. Dummy me, you know, I'm just as naive as all get out, and left the door open because it was really dark outside. It was so early in the morning, and the door was just open enough, and the snake just slithers from the edge of the house and right up those steps and right into that. Yeah, and I haven't seen it since. And we're moving. We are moving to the mountains, and I'm going through this, and this is just a rental. I guess I've got a lot to learn, everyone, and please excuse my ignorance, but this is let me show you this. This is the side. It was built way back when to be like a sunroom, and so you can see all the windows on the side, and about 8 or 9 feet goes out from the edge of the house down a very steep ravine here. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's a lake right down there, and where all this vegetation is, it's a ravine. It doesn't go straight out, it's steep, and thus I have to have the dogs constantly on a leash because there's a lot of wild rabbits around here, and they love to chase rabbits. And if the rabbit went into the bush around here, there goes the dog, and the dog would just go out into, see, I can't even, that's water, just so you know. That's a lake or a massive pond. It's pretty huge. We have so much vegetation around here, I've never been able to really see how big it is, but it's sizable. And it's right at the base of this ravine. So I can't even sit on the zero-turn lawnmower and mow around here, like where all this vegetation is, right in here. I have to use a push mower because it's so steep, just a couple feet beyond all of that, and it goes down the ravine. And when it rains, like it's been raining, like we even had a tornado warning last night here in our area, and so we got dumped on. I mean, inches and inches of rain, and just flooding all over the place when I drove my wife to work this morning. And Tennessee, northeastern Tennessee, that's where I'm at. And it's gorgeous and it's beautiful, and it's got its snakes. Yeah, it's got its snakes. And they don't have apartments around here, so you can't, you know, like, as you all know, we sold our home there. We were in a subdivision, and we just sold it this past month, and towards the end of July of 2023. And then we're getting like a modular manufactured home. It's like a regular stick-built home. It's being placed on a permanent foundation. It's gorgeous, but they poured the foundation for the house, but they haven't been able to take the sections to get it out to the mountain property, so it can be placed together and secured solidly on the foundation because of the rains. Almost every day, if not every other day, we have had a lot of almost torrential rain here, and it's like pools and pools of water, and it's just wet. It's wet and soggy and muddy, and since we're sort of like more in the mountain versus like there's a lot of sod. And the rolling hills of Tennessee, as they call them, and way out beyond that older home over there are the mountains, the ranges of the Cherokee National Forest. From here, where we used to live, it was only a 15-20 minute commute to get to the Cherokee National Forest. Now it's a good probably 45 minutes to get there from here. It's hard to see because the clouds are almost covering the mountain range back there. But see that single wide trailer right there? That's what you're going to see in this area here where I'm at to rent. That's the only option they have, and they charge probably close to $1,000 plus a month to rent just that. And we got and this is a rental home here that was probably built in the late 50s maybe, or early 60s. And you know, we're paying $900 a month for it, but that was a deal of a deal because the realtor that sold our house also owns this rental. So I should ask him what he recommends to get rid of snakes. Yeah, right. That's not what I really wanted to share with everybody, because we're going through a process, and I just wanted to explain why we're doing what we're doing, and especially, you know, I'm not a young guy anymore. I don't consider myself super old yet, and most people in my age bracket would never think of doing with what we're doing. Because you're normally retirement or whatever, and I'm sorry, I'm not there. I have a lot to share, and I will be sharing, so that's what this video is all about. And I'm going to attach about a minute long, if even that, video of our new property, and it just shows you the mountain environment that we're going to be living in. And that will end this video, okay? And then the following videos after that, yes, I said plural videos, I'm going to begin to be productive again with the video taking. I'm sorry, but since April through the end of July, it has been a massive roller coaster ride. It has not been easy, and that's pretty much one of the main reasons why you haven't been hearing a whole lot from me or the homestead since April, basically. Though I have tried to squeeze a couple things in here or there psychologically, it can be pretty devastating when things don't really go the way that you thought they were going to go. And yeah, I was talking with some really close friends on a Zoom-like thing last night, and I was just saying, you know, if we didn't have hope, if we did not know the Lord Jesus Christ and had our faith and trust in God Almighty, I don't think I could have survived, or my wife and I could not have survived with what we have just gone through to even get where we're currently at. And at that, I'm going to end this video, and I hope you enjoy the last segment that I'm going to show you. I won't have any music or anything with it because I just, as the sort of nature sounds around here, it is just so peaceful there. And one thing that we do have on our new property is a live, when I say live creek, it's a year-round creek. It's fed by a major waterfall that's hiking distance from our new property, and the waterfall is fed by bubbling springs above it. And so that's the type of water that's flowing down onto our property. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. And the sections were supposed to have been placed this week, but again, last night we had to you know, watch for a tornado that they said was in our area. And so of course we took the warning seriously, because it was a warning. It wasn't a watch, it was a warning. And but nothing happened, and we had an incredible prayer time against it, and God, Lord heard our prayers, and it passed over us, thank God. So, and I don't think anybody was hurt. No houses were damaged or anything like that, but it was scary. And that's here in northeastern Tennessee. Where we came from was in North Texas, and we even had a shelter that I've done a video on, and it's had thousands of reviews. And but we're, just so you all know, those of you that have subscribed to our channel, I no longer live at that house in Texas, but I truly believe with what we purchased and what we placed in that Texas home was worth every cent for the protection, especially since my mother that was still living with us. We did it in particular for all of us, but for the ease, for her protection. So if you subscribed to our channel, Sparks Family Homestead, formerly known as Fruits and Berries Homestead, I switched it over to our name of Sparks, and I really appreciate you guys joining us, and I hope you're going to enjoy seeing our journey as our house is coming together and what we're going to be doing on our new homestead. It's an incredible piece of land. I think it's a blessing, and I'll share all of that in the next videos to come. So take care and God bless, okay? And bye-bye.